So welcome back to another video. So today we will be solving another string problem under our string manipulation series. So the problem is word pattern matching. So basically in as part of input we'll be having a pattern and a string. So basically we have to find out whether string follows the pattern or not, right? So here we have given two examples. So the first example, if you see over here, so the pattern is A B B A. It means that first character is A and then there are two characters B, they are repeated, and then another A, right? So this pattern the string needs to follow. So basically if you look at the string, so here the first word of string is dog and then cat. So you see cat is again repeated, so here in pattern B is also repeated, so they're following the same, and at the end dog is again, so A is also there in pattern as well, right, at the end. So it means the string follows the pattern of A B B A. So we'll be saying that it is true, there the string is correctly following the pattern. In the second example, here you can see in input pattern is ABBA, the same pattern, and the string is dog, cat, cat, fish. So dog for A and then cat, cat twice for B and B, and at the end, as we already know, for A it should be dog, but it is fish in the string, so it is not following the pattern. So we will be simply saying it a false because it is not correctly following the pattern ABBA. So what we have to do is we have to basically implement a function of algorithm which will be checking against the pattern and the string provided as input to check whether the string follows the pattern or not. Okay, so similar to other videos, I have already this boilerplate code already written. The function which takes two argument pattern and string, and obviously the code needs to be written, so pass for now. And then this is the runner part where I have called the function twice with two of the inputs that we explored above. With ABBA and dog cat cat fish it should be true, and with ABBA dog cat cat fish it should be false. So I think it is fine. So now let's focus on implementing the algorithm. So what we have to do is we will be basically splitting the string on the basis of space, which will be basically giving us the list of the words it has, and then we'll be also having uh, a map which will be basically having to create a one-on-one map of the characters in the pattern and its corresponding word. So and then we'll be iterating over the pattern character by character, and we'll be basically populating the map for each character against its word in the string, and we'll be checking in in the map whether if a particular character is already present or not. If it is already present, then we'll be checking that its value should be equal to the value of word in the string at the same index. If it is not, then we'll be taking decision accordingly. And if the character is not present in map already, so we'll be creating a new entry for that character with its corresponding word in the string into the map, and that map will be used to take decisions accordingly, right? So we'll also be having a flag which will be initially true, and based on condition, whenever it is the pattern does not follow, the string does not follow the pattern, so we'll just be reassigning it with a false, and we'll be breaking out of the loop as soon as we encounter that situation. And at the end of the function will be running simply that flag, whether it is true or false as per the checks. So I think that's gonna be our algorithm. So let's implement that. Let's split the string into list of words. So that can be done using string dot split method. on the basis of space. So this will be basically giving us a list of all the words in the string, and then we can have a map, word map as an empty dictionary is Python, and then a flag called is matched with true as its initial value. Now let's iterate for index and char or maybe element in enumerate pattern. We'll be iterating for pattern, and so the first check we need to have is uh, okay. So before even entering into this loop, we need to make sure that the length of pattern is equals to the length of words that we have got in list, and that would be the first check. And if it is not, we'll be straightforward saying that the string does not follow the pattern. Okay, if length of pattern is equals to length of words, that is the list of you know words of a string, then only continue with the logic part, else we'll be simply making it false. Okay, and at the end of the function we'll simply return this is matched flag. Okay, so now let's focus on if part, where the length of pattern is equals to the length of words of list. So for index and element in enumerate pattern, now we need to check if element not in word map. If it is not there, so we'll be basically creating an entry for that element with its corresponding word at the same index. Okay, else means the element is already present in the word map, so we need to check that whether word map value is equals to the word at that index or not. If it is not, then we'll again be making it false and break here, because as soon as we reach this condition we need to break out of the loop, because it does not make sense to continue with the loop. Okay, because simply the rule has been broken, right? So we need to break out of the loop. Now let's try running for these two inputs. So for first it should be true, and for the second it should be false. Let's try to run it. Okay, it is returning true and false, which is correct only. Now let me explain what I have written over here. So this is a function word pattern matching, which takes two input pattern and string. We already have understood what problem was and what inputs will it be taking and what should be the output. So now we are basically splitting the string into a list of words, and then we are also initializing an empty dictionary or map, which will be basically which will be basically creating a one map of characters and words in the string, and then this flag variable which will be used to take decision whether the string follows the whole pattern or not. So the first check would be to make sure that the length of the words in the list is equals to the length of pattern. If it is not, simply we'll be making it false, the flag, and return it. And if the length is same, then what we'll be doing is we'll be iterating over the pattern using enumerate. So this will be basically giving us index and element, for each element its corresponding index, and then we'll be checking whether that element is present in the map already or not. If it is not, we'll just simply create a new entry for that element with its corresponding word in the word list of words which was created earlier, right? Else else means the element is already, the entry for that element is already present in the word map. So in dictionary you must be knowing that there should be unique keys. So for any, if element is already present, so we don't need to, create another entry for it, because it obviously will override it, so we don't need to create it. And we also have to see that once an entry for the character is created along with its corresponding word, so that should be, followed throughout the string, throughout the, pattern. So here in the else check, we are making sure that for that, element, its value should be equals to the word that we find in the list of word at the same index. If it is not, then it means that the string is not following the pattern, and we need to switch or toggle the flag is matched to false and break out of the loop, for loop that we have at line number 17. So simply it will be, as soon as this condition is met, the flag will be toggled and we'll be breaking out of the loop. And at the end of the function, simply that flag, whatever the value of this flag is, it will be returned. And then here, as we are calling the function, we are printing whatever the output is being returned. So that's about it. And if you have loved the solution, please like this video and subscribe to the channel, and also make sure to click on bell icon so that you get notified whenever new uploads are, there. And yeah, so thank you for like your time, and thanks for your support, and keep watching like these, tutorials or videos related to tech. Thanks a lot. Bye.